afternoon. My name is Celia, and I'm the Youth Services Librarian at the Willis L. Miller Library here in Valdosta. This is our very first installment of Math Mondays. And today we're going to learn about sorting. So, thanks for joining us today. What is sorting? Well, it's a basic math skill, and it's as simple as telling somebody to put blocks in one bin and dolls in another. So, if you've ever matched an item, you found two things that were alike and put them together. Sorting is one step above that. Sorting usually involves several more items, so it's a little bit trickier. If you've never sorted before, we're going to start off with something very simple. And then I'll tell you how you can make it more complex after you get used to sorting just one or two things. Now, you may not be able to see it very well, but down here, I've written out a few words. This one says blue, red, then I have this red thing in front of it, and green. So the first thing that we are going to sort, we're just going to sort some toys by color. Now I've got a bunch of toys right here. There's some off to the side that you can't quite see, and I've got some blocks. So when you're sorting just using color, that's all you have to worry about. So I can put blue things over here on the blue. I can put red things on red. Ooh. But since all we're worrying about is color, it doesn't really matter what else it could be. So I've got blocks, and then I have a block and a car. And another car. It's a bit of a dark green, isn't it? And that's as simple as can be, isn't it? We just sorted by color. Now there are other ways you can sort. So say instead of sorting by color, we wanted to sort by shape. I'm gonna have to put a few things away, aren't I? I think the shape I want to use is this one. Can you see it? It's kind of like a bridge. And the colors down here don't matter anymore, so I'm gonna take them away. So there's one. Is that the same shape? No, that's not quite right. Ah, here we go. Another one. And another one. I found it. Here we are. So that's an example of sorting by shape. They're not the same color, but they are the same shape. Once you get the hang of it, there are tons of different ways to do sorting. You can sort, one of my favorites, animals. Once you get started sorting animals, there's so many ways you can do it. You can do it by color, sure, but you can do it by how many feet they have. You can do it by where they live. You can do it by what they eat. Here's a fun one. Can you tell what kind of animal I've got in my hand? What is it? An owl. That's right. And an owl is a type of bird. Do I have any other birds behind me? I don't see any. So if I were trying to find birds, I'm afraid my little owl would be the only one. What's another animal? Cats. Oh, I bet I've got a couple of cats somewhere. Do you see any cats? None over there. And we have 2 cats and 1 bird. That's the way you can do sorting too. Now, if you're a little bit older and sorting seems kind of simple for you, there are some ways to make it more interesting. So you could graph the number of stuffed animals you have, where you make a bar graph or a line graph, and you see what you have the most of. So just out of these 2, 1 owl, 2 cats, that would be the cats, because there's 2. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, you can sort by size too. For my stuffed animals, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the squares that I have in front of me to figure out whether the animal is big or small. So if I'm turning it around and it goes outside of the square, then we're going to say that it's big. But if it fits inside the square, no matter how I turn it, then it's a small animal. Let's see about this kitty cat. Well, it looks like no matter how I turn this kitty cat, it's going to stay inside the square. So this one's a small animal. What do you think about the other kitty cat? Do you think it will fit inside the square? Let's see. Oh, it rolled over. But it fits inside the square. So it's small too. Remember, if you want to include literacy, you can always write out the words on cards too. So say small will go on this side and big will go on this side. Let's find something trickier. Let's see about this one. Let's see. Oh, does it look like this one is staying inside the square? Look closely. No, this one is going to be big. So those are just a few examples of different things you can do when you're sorting. Sorting can be a lot of fun. And I hope everyone will join us next week when we talk about patterns. I sure hope you enjoyed your very first Math Monday. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day. Bye.